Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a week of my life. Starting off on Monday, which is cool. I actually wanted to start with a little bit of a haul because I spent my weekend pretty much just out. We were just out in different neighborhoods of Toronto. We went to Chinatown, like really went to Chinatown, spent kind of the whole day in Chinatown yesterday. I've been through there a couple times, but not like just kind of passing through to get somewhere else, never really just like spending the whole day in Chinatown. And I think it's safe to say that Chinatown's probably my favorite neighborhood that I've been to in Toronto so far. I don't know why, I just felt so immediately at ease, very comfortable in a way that I haven't felt before in Toronto. I think it helps as well that in Chinatown there aren't too many skyscrapers, so you can see the sky. The sky isn't really competed with too much, and I just really loved it. So I'll probably be going back there all of the time now. I feel like I'm just gonna go out of my way to get like my groceries there, do everything in Chinatown, just because I just felt so relaxed. And like, me feeling relaxed in a big city is very, like, it just doesn't happen. Did pick up a few things while I was there. I'm not gonna show you like my whole grocery haul or anything, but I saw this in one of the stores and I was like, I just really would like this thing. I'd like to take it home with me. And my partner was like, okay, obviously you're gonna get it. It's a crab. It's a crab. She's so soft. And he has a little crown. Oh my god. I just could not leave him behind. I just really, really wanted this thing. I really love crustacean and crab pillows for some reason, or stuffed animals. I've had like my two iconic, I guess, yellow crab, Squishy and Squashy, since I was very young. So yeah, I really wanted her. And we're gonna have a lot of naps together. I can foresee it. So that's the first thing I picked up at the store. We bought table tennis rackets because our apartment has a lounge with like a ping pong table. So we're gonna play. We get really competitive, so I just need to chill out a little bit. There's like a few actually out in the community, like outdoor ping pong things, so that'll be really fun, especially because the weather is warming up a little bit. So, you know, I got my ping pongs and I've got my crab. I'm all good. And then every time I go out, I try to find something for Calcifer because I have problems. I got a couple other things. This is actually still in here, but this is from the grocery store. Anyway, I really wanted to try this, so I got powdered black sesame cereal with ginger and brown sugar. It just looks like a really yummy pudding, so I might try making this probably sometime this week. This just looked really good. And then the thing I got for Calcifer, he doesn't even like it, which is really sad, but maybe when we adopt another cat, like all the toys we've got for Calcifer that Calcifer doesn't like, because he can be a little bit picky, our other cat will like, our other cat of the future. So I love this. I love this though. Like, I'm happy to keep this for me. I feel like this is so good for my anxiety. This is like a snail. Yeah, so it's a little snail, and it can be a keychain as well, and fun to play with, and the way it moves is just captivating. Maybe I did just buy this for me. That is that. Like I said, Calcifer doesn't enjoy it, but I mean, I really like it. Kind of loud though. I have a flight coming up where it's gonna be my first time flying solo, and I'm anxious about it, but I'm like, this is a little bit too loud. Like, the people next to me would get so annoyed. Anyway, that's the little snail I got. And then the other thing I got, I just wanted to get these little bell charms. I just think they're so beautiful. Yeah, it's just a really beautiful string of bells, little bells. So yeah, that's everything I got, along with a bunch of drinks that are currently in my fridge. I really stocked up on drinks. I'm currently in the middle of a bunch of books. I just started Catcher in the Rye like a few minutes ago. I'm doing a whole separate vlog on some here. That bub, what's this? I'm doing a whole separate like classic lit diary vlog, but I'm actually really liking this so far. So I started Catcher in the Rye. I really want to read this right now, even though I'm like trying to draw it out for the whole of April, but I think I'm gonna finish Blindness tonight because I'm like, I have so little left that I really just need to finish it. And then I also want to read a lot more of Dance 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 tonight. So those are kind of the reading plans. I think these two tonight, and I also have an essay I need to work on tonight. Hey buddy, what are you doing? Did you get a new bag? Yeah, he likes the bag more than the snail, which is okay. At least, yeah. I spent my morning doing a little bit of a spring rearrangement, spring cleaning of the apartment, so I just got done vacuuming, and as you can see, my bookshelves are a little disheveled because I moved like my plant stand next to the bed, which I guess I'll show you, but I'm very happy because that means I have more room since I put stuff like my Harry Potter collection, textbooks, and then other random stacks of books on the plant stand next to the bed because I moved a couple of things around. So now I'm in a very happy position of being able to rearrange my shelves, make some room. I feel like half of the time, I feel like half of my time owning books is just spent rearranging my bookshelves when I get new books. That's what we're gonna do. I'm going to rearrange, see what I can do, hopefully have some nice books facing out. You have one small reading update. That is that I finished Blindness. I finished it. I do think there is a sequel. I'm pretty sure it's Seeing, right? I didn't know this was a series. I mean, I guess you can leave the end of the book. It's really windy today, I'm so sorry. I guess you can leave off the end of the book and just like have that be the ending, but the way it ended, I was like, oh my god, I kind of want to read the next one. Anyway, I love this, 4 stars. Very happy I read it, very happy I listened to the audiobook. I would definitely recommend the audiobook experience. So that is Blindness, all finished up. And I did start another audiobook this morning, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep going with that one, so.
Counting steps to the back porch, saying
Oh my god. Oh, so I don't know what is going on with me. As you can hear, I sound freaking ridiculous. It is now the end of the afternoon. I'm not sick. I know that I'm not sick. I think this is like allergies or something, but I've never had allergies in my life. I don't know what's going on, but I hate it. It's been like a week of feeling like this. It kind of gets better throughout the day and then it comes back, and at night it's really bad, in the morning it's really bad. I even took a COVID test. It's not COVID, and I don't feel sick. I just feel disgusting. Maybe I'm getting spring allergies now because today it is so warm that it's crazy. It's almost 20 degrees. That's like bonkers. Like a week and a little bit ago it was snowing, and now it's like beautiful. So it is around 5:30 and I've been spending the afternoon. I went outside to read because it was so nice, and then I came back, and since then I've kind of been working on this essay for my Latin American course, and half of it is on 100 Years of Solitude. So been having a good time, been kind of agonizing over every single word. So I think my goal is to finish the intro, so I'm just gonna get that finished up. I have like 2 more sentences, and then I think right now I'm gonna make this tea that my parents' neighbor gave me. It's called, let me just get it. It looks a little bit suspicious, but it's called Icelandic moss tea. So it's, yeah, moss tea from Iceland. And she gave me this bag, and you brew it for like 10 minutes and then you drink it, and it's supposed to like absolutely clear every single sinus that you own. They gave me this after I was finished COVID and I was still feeling gross, and this helped so much. Yeah, it helps me so much after COVID. So I'm hoping whatever is going on, I've gone through like a toilet roll, almost half a toilet roll now of tissues because I don't have any tissues. So I'm gonna drink a cup of this. It works. I hope it's gonna work for me again, but it is the most vile tasting tea you'll ever have in your life. So I'm excited for that experience again. I don't even know what it is because I'm like, oh, maybe my apartment is just hella dusty and my eyes are so itchy as well. My eyes are so itchy as well. So today I vacuumed and cleaned the whole apartment and nothing. I'm still dying. Let's drink this. "10 minutes and I have the thing." Ooh, it smells delightful. Oh, that's not good. Ugh, it's so bitter, but like I kind of just want to chug it. I have a very low angle of me right now, and as you can hear in my voice, something is still going on with me. I don't know what it is. I feel disgusting. I sound disgusting, but I don't actually feel sick. I'm just gonna get a little bit ready for the rest of my day because I was thinking about filming something, and yeah, just wanted to get a little bit more ready. So that is kind of what's going on. I'm thinking it might be allergies, but like I said, I've never had allergies before, but this is also the first spring in my life where I've lived somewhere different than the place I was living my whole entire life. But yeah, it is around, I think, 2 o'clock right now, and this afternoon I had a meeting for YouTube, which was nice. So that's what I got done, and then I've been doing work on my thesis this morning. I was supposed to have a call with my thesis advisor, but just did not want to be blowing my nose and sneezing every 2 seconds in our call, so I just sent him an email instead. With you guys though, I'm comfortable, you know, we're all friends here, but I just did not want to subject him to that. And I just prefer emails, honestly, when I'm talking to my professors, because like I'm just terrified of sounding stupid to them, which I know is likely not going to be the case, but I just like to read over what I say to them. Did start listening to my audiobook of Legends and Lattes, but I don't actually know if the audiobook is the way that I want to go with it because it's narrated by the author, Travis Baldree,
and I don't like his voice. I don't like his voice. I'm not super picky when it comes to audiobook narrators, but he's just very kind of monotone, droning, and I don't really want to listen to him. So I might actually just buy the book. I give Legends and Lattes one more try through the audio, but if not, I'm just gonna start So Happy For You. That's kind of my plan there. Last night, I just literally thought my nose, you know, just this whole area was gonna explode because there was so much pressure. Who knows what's going on there, but I hope it goes away soon because I'm going to Nova Scotia this weekend. Wanted to pack today to go to Nova Scotia. I'm just gonna be bringing literally my school backpack with me, and that's gonna be that, because all I'm gonna be doing there is hiking. I think we're gonna try to squeeze in as many hikes in and around Halifax as we can. So the ones I have written down, I really want to go to McNabb's Island Provincial Park. That's one I have down. I really want to do the Salt Marsh Trail. I really want to do the Atlantic View Trail. I also have down Herring Cove Provincial Park and Pennant Point Trail, and a couple of you guys left recommendations. It's just going to depend on which ones are kind of the closest to each other, so we can do as many hikes as possible in 48 hours. We also have plans to scope out Dalhousie University. I've had my eye on Dalhousie for a while. I've been researching it as a potential place to do my master's. So that's also why we're going to Halifax, to see the university and also just take a look around, see Halifax a little bit, just drive through it. I don't really plan on spending too much time in the city. What I'm gonna do right now is sit down and read a little bit and update my thesis vlog. You guys have been asking for a, thesis diary, which I am filming, so don't worry. But here's Kelsifer. It's his birthday week. By the time you see this, I think it'll be his birthday, so feel free to wish him a happy birthday. Yeah, they're gonna wish you a happy birthday. Yeah. Thank you, love. I love you. He's gonna be 1. You're gonna be 1 in a few days. Can you believe that? I can't believe that.
the seas of deep. And if you have time, shine where darkness haunts me. It's in the past, I believe. Nights falling too fast, I know if I'm ready. You're a gleam, it's all I've got, so rise over my path, over my story. Show me which way to go, 'cause I don't know how to be sure. Indian sun, I walked across the mountains, over the hills of green, but I couldn't find you by the horizon. I guess you're beyond my reach. Nights falling too fast, I know if I'm ready. You're a gleam, it's all I've got, so rise over my path, over my story. Show me which way to go.
So, long time no talk. How are we doing? I've seen from hopefully a little montage. I went to Nova Scotia and now I am back in my apartment. Very short, sweet trip, literally 3 days, but it was really nice and it was just such a nice escape. So cool to see Nova Scotia because I've never been to the East Coast, never been to any East Coast provinces. So being in Nova Scotia was wonderful. We stayed in Lawrencetown for a couple nights and then to Halifax on kind of our last day and spent the day in Halifax and around. We did a bunch of different things. As you'll see, what did we do? We mostly tried to fit in as many like trails and hikes and walking parks as we could, so we did that, and the cottage we stayed in was like the absolute dream fairy tale fairyland cottage of my wildest imaginings. It was so gorgeous. What did I even think? First of all, I've always heard that the people out east are the nicest people in the world. I can confirm, so true. Everyone we met just had like the best nicest vibes ever. They were so nice, so helpful, so like welcoming. We were paying for parking in Halifax and this couple ran up to us and they're like, no, don't pay for parking, you don't have to pay for parking on Sunday. And like everyone's just so friendly, so ready to help you, to enter into a conversation with you. I just really felt it. Everyone was just so nice. Also, this is gonna sound maybe a little weird, but like kind of Halifax and the surrounding, I don't know, the surrounding wilderness and trails and stuff outside of Halifax just felt like the perfect place to fall in love with someone. It just, I don't know, it just had this feeling like when I was there, I just really wanted to read like a romance book or watch a rom-com set in and around Halifax. That is like the vibe that it gave me. The feeling I got, I feel like it would be such a good setting for a romance novel. I got to see Dalhousie University, so that was nice. We just walked around the campus, just got a little bit of a feel for it because I'm just trying to plan future things a little bit more, think about things. So it was just nice to be able to have the opportunity to see Dalhousie because it looks like they have a really good English master's program, so that was cool. I went to a couple bookstores and I bought books, so I thought we could close off this week's vlog with a book haul because I wasn't planning on going to any bookstores. I didn't have any written down because like we were just mostly making it a big nature trip, but we passed one, and so I had to go in. So this one is called the Dartmouth Book Exchange. It's in Cole Harbour. I guess it's technically in Dartmouth. Is Cole Harbour technically in Dartmouth? I don't know, but it's called the Dartmouth Book Exchange. One of the best secondhand bookstores. The selection, absolutely just amazing. One of the coolest, nicest bookstores. You probably saw the b-roll of it. I loved it there. And then I also went to a bookstore in downtown Halifax called Bookmarks. I think it was called Bookmarks. It was okay, but I didn't like it as much as the Dartmouth Book Exchange. So I picked up 4 books there. I've been really trying to find happy, wholesome, just like easier, more entertaining reads because I've been really getting deep into thesis work and schoolwork, and I always want something to kind of balance that out that's just super fun and light. So these are all from Dartmouth. So the first one I picked up is Sky Song by Abby Elphinstone. I'd never heard of this before, but I saw it on the shelf and I obviously picked it up because winter themed, tons of winter stuff. I mean, look how gorgeous this is. And then the sides, we got some sprayed edges and it's just beautiful. So I think this is a middle grade set in the snowy kingdom of Erkenwald. Whales glide between icebergs, wolves hunt on the tundra, and polar bears roam the glaciers. But the people of this land aren't so easy to find, because Erkenwald is ruled by an evil ice queen, and the tribes must stay hidden or risk becoming her prisoners at Winterfang Palace. This is a story about an eagle huntress, an inventor, and an organ made of icicles. But it is also a story about belonging, even at the very edges of our world. I am so excited for this. This looks so good. This looks so sweet and it's so gorgeous. So I'm so glad I picked up Sky Song. And then the next one I picked up, they had a really good manga section. So I picked up Aria Volume 1. I've had this on my wish list for I think a couple years now. And this was $6, which is really good for manga. So I was like, I have to try it. I think this was recommended to me by one of you guys. Essentially, this is about a girl. She lives on the planet Aqua, which was formerly the planet Mars. But it's like changed. She lives in the neighborhood, or I guess the country that is like New Venice. So it's essentially a replicated Venice on Mars, and her dream is to become a gondolier. So I'm hoping it's just like a really wholesome slice of life, and I think that's what it is, because you just follow her dreams and her life training to be a gondolier in this new place. So that is Aria. I'd really like to read this soon. And then this one is going to be such a hit or miss, but like I've really been craving romance, slice of life, cute, wholesome, fluffy books. So I saw this one and I've also never heard of it, and it is Cinder Nanny by Soraya Wilson. Yeah, so mostly picked this up because, as you can see, more snow, more ice, more mountains. I think it's set in Colorado. Is it set in Boulder? I did start reading this and like so far it's okay. So it's set in Colorado. We follow our girl and she has just gotten a job as like a very prestigious nanny for this very rich family. However, she's completely lied on her resume. She says that she can speak French, that she can ski, that she can do all of these things that this very, very rich, well-off family wants her to do, but she's lying. At first she kind of feels okay about it because she's like, yeah, like stick it to the rich, eat the rich, blah blah blah, but then she meets the family and she finds out that they're like actually really nice, good people, and she starts to feel really bad about it. At the same time, trying to be a nanny for this, I don't know how old he is, child, she meets England's most illegible bachelor at a ski resort in Colorado. Who knows why he's there, but he's there, and then obviously I think it's a romance between the two of them. So I'm hoping this gives me snowy vibes. I might put this down because I mean it's snowing right now. Can you believe it's snowing right now? When I left for Nova Scotia, it was 25 degrees Celsius. A day after I get back, it's snowing. C'est quoi ça? We'll see. I might pick this up around Christmas time again. And then the last book I got, I wasn't going to, but my boyfriend was like, just do it, you need to get it, it looks so cute. And that is The Best Cat Ever. The Best Cat Ever by Cleveland Amory. Again, never heard of this. This bookstore, so good. Mwah, it was so good. I loved it. So this is like kind of a non-fiction memoir about this guy and his cat. His cat's name is Polar Bear, and it's about their life together over 15 years. And like there's a bunch of books in the series. The first one is called The Cat and the Curmudgeon. The author here reflects on his life and on the many ways in which it was enriched by 15 years of his feline friend's companionship. I might have bought this because I was just missing Kelsifer, but here it is. It looks like it's gonna absolutely kill me. I'm just gonna cry immediately. So that is The Best Cat Ever. Speaking of The Best Cat Ever, Kelsifer had his birthday It was a wonderful affair, and he is now 1 year old, and I just can't believe it. I just can't believe my little man is 1 year old. So that is everything I got. That was my trip to Nova Scotia, and honestly, I'm just trying to recover a little bit now because I'm sure it looks great. It looks beautiful. Traveling's amazing. I've been having a lot of anxiety, a lot of panic attacks, a lot of really bad panic attacks, some of the worst I've ever had in my life. So behind the scenes, I've just been trying to kind of not die. Just wanted to give a little reminder that, like, as maybe amazing as everything looks, I'm still really struggling, along with any of you who are really struggling with anxiety or anything like that. It is not a good time. It's not fun. I'm trying to spend these next few days honestly recovering a little bit and like just really taking care of myself, because it's been rough recently. It's been rough in the anxiety goblin department in my brain. The books that I got, I'm so happy about them. And yeah, I want to say thank you so much for coming along with me on this week. Until my next video, that is when I will see you guys. Please take care of yourself. Please stay well. I love you so much. Ciao.